The Kai Cenat hate train is finally starting, bro.
His whole personality is totally fake.
And I haven't been friends with these people in a long time, and I've separated myself.
People are realizing that he's a fucking fraud.
Imagine being at the top of your game. Record-breaking streams, collabs with celebrities, Twitch GOAT status, and then waking up one morning to see the internet turning on you like you just stole everyone's lunch money. That's the Kai Cenat situation right now. One minute he's the face of streaming, the next minute he's being called cringe, fake, and a sellout by his own fans. And it's not just random hate either. Former friends are throwing shade, AMP might be falling apart, Bruce drop him off is somewhere laughing in silence, and Kai, he's stuck in the middle of a full-blown digital identity crisis. So it all started like most downfalls do, with a TikTok. Just one little video joking about how Kai Cenat laughs too hard at memes, and then suddenly boom, hundreds more. Now there's entire comment sections dedicated to roasting him. Like bruh, he can't even breathe without someone adding the clown emoji. And the wildest part is that people are acting like this downfall is some kind of spiritual healing. But like, what we healing from? Excessive enthusiasm? Maybe. I guess he can go a little overboard sometimes. But on that note, let's address the elephant in the room, or rather the air horn, because yes, Kai Cenat is loud. Like set-off car alarms in 3-mile radius loud. But that's kind of the whole brand. Screaming, jumping, flipping out over mildly funny TikToks, that's what got him millions of followers in the first place. But now, the same energy that used to get him praised is being called cringe. People are saying his reactions are fake, exaggerated, and just a part of a formula. Like he's streaming from a checklist that says scream at 3 seconds, backflip at 45, fake laugh at 1 minute 10, and cue the anime music. But I guess this does raise a genuine question. Is this just a character? Because every creator has one. Mr. Beast is the golden philanthropist, Speed is the human firecracker, Kai, he's the hype beast. But when you lean too far into that character, people start wondering if there's a real person behind the keyboard or just a performance wrapped in a headset. So now fans are asking, is this even the real Kai? Or have we all just been watching a dude pretend to be hyped for the algorithm? Well, to find out, let's talk about Bruce for a second. The man who got flamed for calling out Kai's fakeness before it was trendy. Back then everyone thought he was bitter, clout chasing, or just having a meltdown. But now, with all this backlash, people are suddenly treating Bruce like he had a crystal ball. Bruce said he distanced himself from AMP because he saw through the fake personas and didn't vibe with their direction.
And I haven't been friends with these people in a long time, and I've separated myself from those people.
So now old Bruce clips are resurfacing like ancient prophecy. Things like Kai's not real, the vibes are fake, they sold their souls were all being thrown around. At the time people laughed, now those same people are like, wait, was Bruce low-key right all along?
Okay, so the internet is starting to realize that they were in the wrong. Okay, so first I've seen the T. Nichols thing, everybody wants T. Nichols to come back, and now I'm seeing everyone slandering Kai Cenat, saying that he's a liar and he's not real. Okay, so now that we're doing that, can we now give Bruce an apology? Can we do that now? Can we give Bruce Dropoff an apology? Because he deserves it. Okay, yes, Bruce Dropoff might be emotionally unstable. Okay, and I'll give that to you. That is a grown man who's emotionally unstable. Something's wrong with him mentally. But he did tell you guys. Now, he might have not told you all, but he basically said in those text messages, Kai Cenat is fake as fuck. He's not real. That's a fake ass dude. Okay? And nobody believed him. They all thought he was a piece of shit. They all thought that he was worthless. But think about it like this. Either he could have sat there and said it on the low, told somebody, hey, I don't fuck Kai, and y'all would have hated him. Or he could have said that shit publicly, and y'all would have hated him. Either way, either card he played, he was built to lose. Because y'all were that diehard for Kai Cenat. And looking back at Kai, he's faked it. He's faked everything.
But just when you thought it couldn't get messier, we have the Phantom situation. Now, Phantom was one of the most loved and most genuine guys in AMP, until recently. Now he's posting cryptic Instagram stories like he's narrating a Netflix true crime documentary. He's throwing statements around like they should be thanking me, if y'all knew what I knew. So he too claims AMP's gone corporate. Nothing's organic, everything's strategic. He even said their god is money, not morals. Bro, that's not a group chat leak, that's a sermon. And to make matters worse, Phantom claimed he was locked out of the AMP Twitter and stripped of back-end access. His response was, bet, can't wait to find out who came up with this. So whether it's real beef or just some weird PR stunt, it doesn't look good. And if Phantom's really been kicked out of AMP, then Kai's losing more than fans. He's losing his foundation, because with all of this going on, people are now calling Kai the Kevin Hart of streaming, which sounds like a compliment, until you realize it means funny but sanitized. Family friendly, brand safe, so clean it squeaks. They're saying he's no longer real. He's a corporate mascot dressed like a hypebeast, and that's the problem. The more brand deals he signs, the less people feel like they know him. It's all too polished, too safe, too scripted. The chaos feels rehearsed, the spontaneity feels scheduled, and fans can tell. Because, let's be honest, Kai's not necessarily getting cancelled, he's getting, clout fatigue. People are just bored. It's like he's been too visible for too long. And with every new clip, every stream, every sponsored post, eventually the internet just seems to decide one day they're over it.
The Kai Cenat hate train is finally starting, bro. But I guess enough is enough. People are realizing that he's a fucking fraud. And that none of the reactions he does, bro, are literally genuine. None of them, bro. There's literally so many clips of him just being a total jackass, being loud for no apparent reason. And people are just fed up. What's the point of becoming a streamer if you're not genuine? And being genuine with your followers. Bruce was right. I see why Bruce don't fuck with bro. Anytime an artist is popping, he doesn't do it because he discovered it on his own. He's doing it because he gets some fucking views and money off the shit. And the picture behind me, he's yelling and jumping around like a maniac. Loud does not equal funny. And loud does not equal cool. I'm low-key glad people are realizing this shit, bro. Cause to be honest, we don't need any more fraud-ass streamers like him, bro.
I think the real issue here is authenticity. When fans feel like everything's a script, they check out. They stop laughing, they stop caring, and they start nitpicking everything you do. Kai's biggest strength, being a walking cartoon, has now become his biggest weakness. Because when people want a real human and all they get is a high-pitched scream over cereal memes, it's only a matter of time before the switch flips. Because let's not forget, this isn't the first time we've seen this. Just look at Packard. 1 minute he's roasting people into oblivion with 20 million views, the next everyone decided he's cringe, annoying and cancelled. It's the exact same formula. Build someone up, then turn on them once they're too big. And now it's happening to Kai. Same energy, same hate cycle. It's honestly kind of crazy how internet fame works. But in most cases, it all circles back to one core truth. Content without passion feels empty. Kai may still love what he does, but from the outside it's starting to look like it's all about numbers, sponsors, and staying viral. And once fans feel like you're performing for the bag instead of the culture, they'll turn fast. So at the end of the day, Kai Cenat isn't just losing trust, he's losing the benefit of the doubt, and he's losing the one thing that got him to the top. The feeling that he was one of us. Now, everything's up for debate. His friends, his content, his image, and whether he can turn it around depends on one thing. If he can stop being Kai the brand and start being Kai the person. But you can let me know what you think in the comments. Is this all just a phase? Is the internet overreacting? Or did Kai low-key sell his soul for sponsorships? But anyways, until next time, always remember, being loud might make you viral, but being real is what keeps you around. Peace.